Hey, we're on the road again. It looks like we got roughly a 300+ mile road trip. I'm going to be making a few stops here and there, show you guys some views along the way. But on today's video, I kind of wanted to just break down of who I was before entrepreneurship and give a little context of where I come from, who I am. I'm excited. It's a solo trip. I brought all the gear. Fishing rods are up there, so no telling where the journey will go, but we got a few options. I can head to the coast, fish the delta, or just kind of hit the lakes on the way back east to Reno. But it's going to be an exciting trip, guys, going through Highway 80, the Lincoln Highway, through Donner Summit and down into Sacramento. But stay tuned. Today's going to be a great video. A lot of information shared about who I am and some great views. Let's get to the video. We've been driving west on Highway 80 for about an hour. We went through a small town called Truckee, just outside of Tahoe, Lake Tahoe. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's a beautiful lake in California and Nevada. But we kept going. We ended up crossing and up and over Donner Summit. If you didn't know, Donner Summit is the second highest peak on Highway 80. The first one being in Wyoming, Mount Sherman. That's the highest peak on Highway 80. But yeah, we made it up and over Donner Summit. Decided to stop at this rest area. Give you guys a little update, show you guys some views. Just give you a little background of myself. I'm 36 years old. I'm originally from California and I currently live up in Reno, Nevada. Growing up, I was an athlete. I always thought I would be playing in the NFL or something like that. Once I realized that wasn't going to happen, I started focusing on the trades and what I could do within those. I dipped my toes into welding, went to college for that, taught the class, and then decided I would focus my time on carpentry and made that a career. Been doing that for 14 years with the same company. Been pretty successful with that. I'm leading a crew now. We're doing a $1.5 million remodel. We build custom homes, all that good stuff. But yeah, gorgeous down there, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but that's Highway 20 down there. Goes over to Nevada City. Beautiful drive. I'll have to show you guys that drive one day. Take a look at this, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so that's just a little bit of where I've come from. Sports definitely raised me. And yeah, family, no entrepreneurship help through family or anything. That we're all W-2 workers and just grinding away. Yeah, and then a couple of years ago I decided to dip my toes into entrepreneurship, but we'll talk about a little bit more about that down the road. We got to get back on and make up some ground. The birthday party will be starting in a couple hours and I don't want to be too late. But yeah, we'll talk about my entrepreneur journey and what inspired that and where it came from and where I'm at now and where I want to be with it. You know, so far I've been able to get closer to the goals that we have, so I'm excited to share that journey. Let's get back on the road. All right, sweet guys. We are almost at our first destination, my sister's house for my nephew's birthday. But I just kind of had to pull over real quick because this is pretty crazy. So full circle of my story of who I am. But this is what I grew up with. Just rows and rows and rows of an almond orchard. Pretty cool to be back here. I don't come back enough, but when I do, it's always exciting. But yeah, I'm almost to my sister's house. I'll go in and party with the nephew for a little bit, enjoy the moments with the family, and then we'll hit the road to see what else comes. All right, we're all done with the birthday party. Fueling up the rig. She's doing good. Looks like we're gonna be heading to Half Moon Bay to do some fishing. Got the rods up here, full filling up. Things are going good, so looks like we'll head to Half Moon Bay, spend the night there, wake up early, do some fishing. Hopefully we catch some rockfish. But I just kind of want to give you guys a little update, let you know how the party went good, everything was fun, and got to hang out with my family. My mom came down, my sisters, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna get back on the road and start heading west even more. All right, guys, we made it to our destination. The jetty I'll be fishing is just right out there, so I thought I'd give this spot a little try, see what happens. Not sure if we'll get a knock on the door. If we do, that's okay. I'm prepared for that. But yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys an update, let you guys know where we're at on the journey, and just kind of touch base with you guys. Today was a fantastic day hanging with the family. We've driven about 300 miles now, 280 to be exact, and we'll just kind of keep going from there. The goal today is, or not today, but the goal for being here is to catch some rockfish, bring some of that home. But yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys a little update, let you guys know where I'm at, and then pick up where we left off with my little background story. Yeah, it's been quite the journey. Getting into entrepreneurship. Definitely don't have any experience with it, but I always had a drive to kind of do something myself. So with the kids all being adults and out of the house, I figured no better time than now. Maybe I can inspire them to kind of dip their toes in entrepreneurship. So we'll see what happens with that. Either way, they all have fantastic jobs and are happy in life. So, but the thing is I started my business because I needed time to do what I want to do, explore what I wanted to explore, and do it when I wanted to do it. Having a W-2 job doesn't allow me to do that. So the next best thing is entrepreneurship. So far, I'm having
absolutely fun doing it. Learned a lot. I've funded $4 million almost to one client with 12 different deals this year. So things are really starting to pick up and move along. Hopefully I can keep that momentum going and kind of just learn from it and keep growing. Before this business, it was strictly W-2. That's all I thought I was going to do. I love carpentry, so I always thought that was going to be me from the moment I joined it to the day I die, I suppose. Carpentry is extremely fun, satisfying. I get to take something from nothing and create something beautiful for somebody. So it's a fantastic feeling. I really enjoy it, but it doesn't give me the time. So here we are, building a business, growing. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I haven't done a solo trip like this in a while, so kind of just hanging out, chilling. But yeah, no, we'll pick up things in the morning. You guys have a good night. We'll talk in the morning. Good morning. We're at the spot. Got the rods ready. My bucket, got my tackle. Rig did great. Didn't get bothered all night, so that was pretty sweet. But this is where we're gonna be fishing. It's about 3/4 of a mile to a mile of jetty that we'll be walking down. We're gonna be going for blackfish or bluefish or rockfish. So that's pretty cool. Never caught one of those. But the rig's doing good. Tackle's all set up, and we'll start heading out. With it being low tide, it's pretty sweet. We can walk on the sand pretty far out. Looks like we'll knock out a good 600 feet of sand before we gotta hop on the rocks. Pretty freaking sweet. Lucky. All right, looks like we're hitting the end of the road of walking on the sand. Being out here, we've really got to watch ourselves, not get ourselves into a little pickle. Looks like we're going up. All right. Didn't want to push it over there on the sand. Well, it's not too bad up here though. How far do we go out, guys? How far? All right, guys, we're out here fishing. Finally, we're on the jetty about 3/4 of a way down in Half Moon Bay, California. We're targeting rockfish, but who knows what we'll get. It's the ocean, right? But yeah, so that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. I hope you guys know a little bit about me and who I am and where I came from and where I want to go. That's the whole point of today's video. But yeah, we're out here fishing now. Super excited. It's been a beautiful morning. Look at this, guys. Absolutely gorgeous out. It's always mind-boggling coming from the desert, hanging out on the ocean. but yeah, we're just out here fishing. Lines in the water, and I'll check back in a few. We've been out here a couple hours. I think it's almost 11 now. No fish. Couple bites. Couple people down there. We're getting some bites also, but yeah, so far nothing. But that is what fishing is. That's why they call it fishing, not catching, right? But anyways, all right, we're gonna be heading our way back down the jetty. Quite the walk now with the tide making its way in, but yeah, we're gonna walk down here, and then we are going to see what we find after this. Still got a couple hours of fishing time before we got to hit the road. But yeah, so we're gonna take a walk down here, see what we find on the way, and then we will hit the road and start heading back east now. Hey, all right, guys. Definitely can't beat hanging out here all day. Slightly misty in the air, but that's pretty comfortable. I've been watching these birds friggin' straight dive bomb. They definitely found the bait. Yeah, so way out there is where I was fishing. Pretty much directly across from that sailboat from us. But yeah, lightly raining. Gonna head back to the car, see what's up. Alright guys, I decided to put the full 4 hours of driving in. We're still a little bit outside of Reno, about 30 minutes. Decided to give you guys a little glimpse of Donner Lake and Truckee, California, because I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. But yeah, I hope you guys feel a little bit more informed of who I am, what I want to do with this channel, you know, everything I plan on sharing, all that good stuff about me. I hope you guys feel excited for what's to come. I'm super pumped. I enjoy making this content. This is only a couple days after my first video was posted, so I'm back on it. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys feel good. If you guys like what you see, please let me know. I'll continue to make this kind of stuff. I know this channel is going to be primarily about
transactional funding and that business of going from a W-2 employee to an entrepreneur. Oh, look guys, look at that. Look at Coyote just walked up on me. I'm just trying to do an outro for you guys. Oh, hopefully he crosses the road good. All right, we'll keep an eye on him, but we'll get back to this. I don't even know where I left off. That was crazy. Yeah, with the channel primarily being about me going from a W-2 employee as a lead carpenter to an entrepreneur, starting and growing a transactional funding business where we supply short-term capital to real estate investors. That's what it's going to be primarily about. But if you guys like travel videos, if you guys like to see my day-to-day life, I got no problem sharing that because I do some pretty exciting stuff. So do let me know what you guys are interested in, and I hope that we can collaborate on some real estate deals and, you know, chase those dreams that we're trying to build. But till then, I'll see you guys on the next video.